in order to compare the two populations when the samples are related or they are matching samples, and the objective is to compare the two population parameters. Now students, if all the assumptions are satisfied under the parametric test, then we can tackle that problem using paired sample or matching sample t-test. But the problem with most of the real life phenomenon is that they may not be normal in nature. That means the sample 1 that may not be able to follow the normal distribution, which is the mandatory requirement for following the t-test for paired sample. So in order to tackle this problem, we can make use of the non-parametric test. So among the parametric tests, the t-test is used to tackle this problem of comparison of the two groups when the data is collected on paired or matching samples. And now students, let me give you the example of that, what type of data that would be. For example, if we have proposed a diet plan to a particular group of persons, and we would have to see that whether that diet plan is effective in reducing their weights. So we are going to find out or measure their weights before following the diet plan and after following the diet plan. So this particular type of data would be known as the paired data or the matching data. So if we have that type of data and we are assuming that both of the samples, that means before following the diet plan and after following the diet plan, if both of the weights are normally distributed, then we can compare the two population parameters using the t-test for paired samples. But if one of them is not showing the normality, then or the samples are not random, then we cannot follow this objective using the t-test for paired sample. So the non-parametric tests are used instead to compare the two continuous variables or groups when the data set are collected on paired or matching samples with an assumption that the data set may not follow the normal distribution. Now Wilcoxon sign rank test and sign test. So students, these are the two type of tests you can use under the non-parametric test to compare the two populations when you have the paired data sets for making the comparison between the two location parameters. Now, Wilcoxon sign rank test is almost as powerful as the paired sample t-test, provided the differences are normally distributed. So this procedure involves ranking all non-zero difference scores regardless of their sign. So we would be ignoring that whether they are taking the differences taking up the positive sign or the negative sign. Once we are done with that, we would have to reassign the sign to the ranks and then evaluating the mean of the positive ranks and of the negative ranks. Through this procedure, we can compare the two type of population parameters as far as the paired data are concerned. Now the assumptions you need to follow for the non-parametric test in order to compare the two populations for paired samples are: number one, paired observations or repeated measurements should be of the same characteristics. As I've given you the example that weights before and weight after, they are of the same type or they are the same type of items you need to compare. And then the next assumption is that the variable of interest, they have to be continuous in nature. And the next assumption is that data is measured on interval or ratio scale. And lastly, the distribution of the population of difference between the scores should be approximately normal. Now, if these assumptions are met with your paired samples, you can go ahead and you can make use of the sign test or Wilcoxon sign rank test for achieving the objective. Now the procedure under comparison of the two population for the paired sample for non-parametric tests is the first thing you would have to do is to outline the pair of hypotheses. So H naught is that the two samples are same, whereas alternative is that they are different. That means mu D equal to 0 or mu1 minus mu2 is 0. Now here students, you can note down that mu1 doesn't mean the mean. Here you can be replacing it as m1 minus m2. So it is assumed that you are interested in comparing the two medians under the non-parametric test. The next thing is to set up the level of significance. Then the step 3 is to define the test statistic, and it is denoted as W, which would be the minimum of W minus or W plus. As far as the calculations are concerned, firstly, you would have to take the differences of the two samples, then exclude any differences that are 0, put the remaining differences in ascending order, ignore their signs, reassign them ranks. If there are ties in the differences, average their ranks, count the positive ranks as W plus and the negative ranks as W minus. Now in order to calculate W, you would have to pick up the minimum of the two. So the smaller sum will be assigned to W. Once you are done with that, you would have to devise the critical region. So we would have to reject H naught if our p-value is less than alpha. So using the tables of critical values under the Wilcoxon signed rank test, we would have to find the probability of observing a value of W or more extreme. Now students, under the same problem, if your number of observations or number of pairs which are denoted as n into n plus 1 by 2, if they are greater than 20 or n1 is greater than 20 or n2 is greater than 20, then we would be making use of the normal approximation for the Wilcoxon signed rank test, and that would be followed through calculating mu W and sigma W, and finally we would be making use of the normal approximation, that means the standard normal distribution, where we would be calculating the Z, we would be comparing the Z with the tabulated values of the normal distribution, and we can accept or reject our null hypothesis for comparison of the two populations under the paired samples.